I want to share with you something that a lot of people have been asking me about, and it looks like a lot of people don't realize how to do it. All right, and that's how to differentiate yourself, right? How to marketers. Okay, so marketer. Okay, I don't care what you're doing, what you're promoting out there. If you want to make, if you want to have better conversions, if you want to outsell your competition, if you want to make more money, if you want to sell more products, if you want to be, if you want to dominate your competition, if you want to just flat out be a better marketer, right? You need to differentiate yourself, my friend. And I've been preaching this over and over and over again. If you've been my follower, if you've been following my stuff, I've been, talking about this constantly, haven't I? Is find a way to differentiate yourself, to make yourself stand out, right? And so unless you do that, you are just like another marketer. If you are in the, let's say if you're a network marketer, you're promoting a network marketing company, maybe an MLM company, right? Direct sales company, maybe you're just another affiliate for a product. And if there is, 50 or 100 or 1,000 other marketers just like you promoting the very same thing that you're promoting, how do you actually differentiate yourself? Okay, how can you make it so that people will want to buy your stuff instead of your competition's stuff, right? And so that's kind of the a lot of you guys are going to benefit from it, but again, I don't know unless you tell me, right? So I would appreciate your feedback and just kind of post a quick comment. Let me know if you appreciate this stuff. If this stuff is beneficial to you and whatnot. I would appreciate that, right? Because my thing is not, I don't want to sell you anything. This is just me providing value to my followers, my subscribers. And I just want to say I appreciate you for being my follower, for following my stuff, opening my emails and watching these crazy videos. And at the very least, I hope to bring for your business. And none of the stuff I'm going to be teaching is theory, okay? Everything is coming from my testing these ideas and an experience. All right, so let's talk about how do you differentiate yourself. So I just came back from, right, and I was there for a few days, and as I'm driving through the right, and I'm looking at billboards and I strip and I just look at all that surrounds me, right? The tall buildings and everything is flashy and everything is like, casinos and this and that and just a whole bunch of entertainment. You know what I thought? I thought, not that long ago. I mean, it wasn't that long ago when, Las Vegas was established, right, as a city. And so how was Las Vegas able to become the Las Vegas that we know it to be today, all right, which is one of the probably in the top three, world's best entertainment places in the world, right? How did they become that? And so now, when you tell somebody, hey, I'm going to Las Vegas, right? Or when people just hear, what do people think about, right? And so that made me think about the business and kind of the correlation that we can have and some of the lessons we can take from that, right? See, a lot of times in business, you as a marketer, me as a marketer, right? A lot of times I think if we just pay attention to the stuff that's around us, that surrounds us, I think if we just stop and kind of a little bit and kind of, rise above the noise, so to speak, and just kind of look at other industries and other companies and other even like the city of Las Vegas, like I was looking at, and how were they able to become the Las Vegas we know it today? Well, they put a stake in the ground, so to speak, right? And they said, we're going to be the world's top entertainment spot, right? And so when I look at companies like, for example, Apple, right? I'm shooting this on the iPhone 6 that just came out, right, recently. And which, by the way, I'm just out, how the video quality is going to be like. Hopefully it's going to turn out pretty good. But when I look at companies like Apple, like Nike, right, like when I look at companies like that, when you think of Apple, right, you associate something with that word, brand, right? And when people think of Nike, for example, right, there is a certain feeling that people have, the Nike fans, right, have. Nike is not about selling shoes, right? Nike is not about, they never ever sell their shoes based on, hey, we have a better shoe than the, right? Apple, they don't sell their products based on, hey, our product is better than the competition, right? There is something a little bit different that's going on. You see what I'm saying? Las Vegas, they don't sell you on, the casinos and, and certainly they don't sell you on the fact that you're going to go there to lose a lot of money, right? But there is certain feeling that's associated with people that, that resonate with, with those brands and those companies. That, right? So back to our business, yours. When we as marketers are building our business, right, it's important to put our stake in the ground as marketers and to decide, first of all, what do we want to be known for, right? In your community, in your marketplace, what do you want to be known for? That's step number one, okay? It's, again, how do you differentiate yourself? Again, step number one, sit down, really think deep and hard about what do you want to be known for in your niche, in your company, in your industry, okay? When people think of you, what do you want people to think about, okay? Number one. Thing number two is, now that you know that, or, as soon as you figure that out, there is something that you have to do to cultivate that, right? So if if you want to be known in my business, I don't sell products. Yet, was able to become number one in pretty much anything, any affiliate promotion that I was a part of. I was constantly came up in the top 3 of affiliates. A lot of times I came up number 1, all right, for competitions and things like that. I mean, heck, I promoted something as one the number 1 of thousands and thousands and thousands. Now, I didn't do that by selling a product. I didn't selling, the thing, right? Like, I did that by what I want to be known for. And the thing I want to be known for in this industry is, that's my thing. And I'm just going to tell you that you can model it. And I just kind of use that as what you want to be known for to bring value to my community. One for me is I have to become more valuable, right, myself. I cannot bring you value if I am not if I don't become more valuable every single day, if I don't get the knowledge, if I don't gain more experience, if I'm not out there in the trenches actually doing stuff. You see what I'm saying? I mean, how can I teach you something I haven't done, right? So in order for me to bring you value, I have to become more valuable for myself. So in other words, I have to feed myself with the value in the area that I want to be more valuable in, right? For you, okay? And so, that for me is, traffic, is business, is conversions, all that stuff, right? It's just how to make more money, how to differentiate yourself, how to do all that kind of stuff, which we can talk. Constantly, and a lot of people, they want to be successful, but they don't want to time to raise their level of value. You see what I'm saying? It's like that bank account. I mean, if I don't have $100 in my bank account, I can't write you a check. Same thing, if you're trying to be something genuinely, right? If you're a very successful one. Thing number 2, cultivate that, okay? Whatever, right? You have to share. Success, you got 5 leads, you got 10 leads. Share how you come. That's number 2. Thing number 3, just through the roof when I started doing that is this. Critically important. I mean, it's your home on the internet, okay? And a lot of you guys already have that. A lot of you guys are bloggers. A lot of you guys have your own, site that, your presence on the internet, right? I didn't really care about it until just a big difference for me, okay? And so now that the blog that you're on right now, where you're watching this video, you get to, you get my philosophy is, right, on business. You get to I'm like, right? Do you like me? People who resonate with my message, those people, come back, and those people are the ones that I want to, that I want to associate with, so this is what I'm going for, and company. And then I go to the next company, number one income earner. I promote this affiliate offer, top affiliate, right? How do I do that? When I say I sell dreams, everybody has a dream. If you watch A Better Marketer, maybe your dream is stuff, get more traffic you want, and talking to them than anything else. Okay, you want to be valuable as a soaking up the new knowledge, implementing it, results or not, sharing what you with your community to make yourself different. Okay, and then your blog, whether it's your personal, your Facebook, that you are driving. You make money by being different. You make money by stand for this is what I. And they're going through. I am not I'm broke and I don't have you're going through some rough times right now. Okay, this one day can be your best leverage point. This one day can be your best asset in your business, in promoting your brand. This one day can be something that you're going to look back at and you're going to say, you know what, that was the best thing that could ever happen to me at that particular time. Because that's how you connect with people. When you be able to relate, you would relate with me. But because I was through that phase of struggle, like a lot of people are going through that are watching this video right now, it may be you, okay? Because I went through that and I never quit and I never let go of my vision where I wanted it to be or what I want on camera, I can tell you, don't give up. What I'm telling you right now because of my experience, okay? Don't give up hope. Stick to it, okay? Stick to your vision. The I can do today is become more valuable today. 30 minutes a day, an hour a day. Invest in yourself. Invest in you want to invest in your personal development and your professional. Okay, 30 minutes in each, 1 hour. Anybody can do it. You can become so in your particular.